soundboard.
Yeah. Okay, where is the soundboard? How do I... Here's the soundboard. Where is the uwu? I don't have it. Therefore, you must be the one.
You had
You're the
okay,
only one
yeah.
who has access to the uwu sound effect.
I had to double check. Like you got that from Roasted's its channel.
No,
Yes,
I got it from the Revenge channel.
No, I have it on. I have it locked, and it tells me which channel it comes from. Well, who has it on their channel?
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
See, Revenge.
Either way,
What the fuck?
it's you. You're the one, Mr. Uwu.
Yeah,
There you are.
You can't- the Swede here are trying to gaslight us.
You're a good
Joke's
guy.
on you. No, joke's on you. I can smell BS.
You know what? You should go get to a doctor to see that.
Yeah, you really should get out of the goddamn barn.
Well, I'm sorry. Hey, when you have animals to tend to, it tends to smell like that.
You know what? I appreciate you saying that. That's wonderful. That's nice. You guys can see desktop, the Table of Simulator, right?
What?
Yeah.
Tabletop
Let me
Simulator.
check. Yeah, I could see tabletop simulator.
Okay.
Wait, are we in pre-stream right now or no?
We're in pre-stream. How are you doing? It's me, Starlight.
Set up the ping, you coward.
Oh, I forgot about that. The ping,
Wow.
ping, 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 ping. No one's there watching. It's fine. It's just you and me. Come on,
Anyone watching the
scroll.
pod, help! These guys are captured. We're in the basement. Ah!
If only.
Yeah. How'd you get us from all the way across the world?
I couldn't afford a basement, so I've had to put you in the pantry. Unfortunately, the waiting in there, the waiting in there is imported stuff from Britain.
It smells like poorly spiced food.
Yes. You see something that looks like a baguette, but when you bite into it, there is no salt.
Baguettes are French.
Did I? Oh, I said, yeah. God damn it. It's fine. I can be racist.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky Dr. Alexander wasn't here to hear that.
I can be racist. It's fine. Hello, hi. It's me. What time? This actual stream has started. Come on. Two desktops. The ping is out. Two desktops aren't. Two commanders aren't enough for me. I can't keep track of everything I'm doing with just one. That's fine though. So, how you all doing? It's been a great time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been alright.
It's been an alright time, hasn't it? Today we're
I'm not
something
complaining.
a little bit special. Today, we're going to continue on from the last session. And in the last session, we basically had everyone come into town and they split up and we were doing, each guy was getting their own little thing to do, just a little tiny, like a mini half a session. Just it's a little bit of something, you know. And beyond that, we're gearing up for about 40 days. 40 days of downtime. But that's not yet happening.
Oh.
So last week we had a little bit of a date going on between Sara, the orc, and her best friend, quote unquote, Mary. Following that, we had Litney have a bit of an issue around with clowns around town.
Poor Red Shell. They turned her into a balloon animal. Somehow that affected her soul. Don't ask me how. Litney is befuddled by that.
Listen, if it's for comedic effects, they can do anything, just like orcs. Warhammer orcs.
Chuckles somehow invaded this reality.
Downscaled. Out of 6 people, we only have 3 people today, but I guess that's fine because we're going to focus on Solstice and Razzle right now.
So Litney is currently in the safety first in with Yosef.
Yeah, but this is I'm gonna give you guys a chance to at least roll some dice if you want, but that's about it. Solstice, it's you. Where are you? Here you are, all over there. Let's drop you over here, and let's scale you up. Is there an easy way to scale you? Just holding this button. There we go. We scaled you up. So Solstice, while the others have chosen to do their own thing, you too have done the same thing, except you fucking water.
The water is not cooperating.
Okay. While Sara and Litney have chosen to go about their own things around town, essentially exploring in their own way, you've decided you don't need to limit yourself to such things. You instead are interested in a grand tournament happening. It's supposed to happen in all major cities across the continent, which does excite you. Frostbane's tournament. So you head out and find a recruiter. Oddly enough, the recruiter you find is it looks like a halfling, actually, now that you look at it. But it's rather... This is a rather burly halfling. At first, your first thought when you see this person is that like a dwarf or something? But then when you get a bit closer, you realize, no, he doesn't have the features of a dwarf. He kind of looks like a halfling instead. And you're like, for a halfling to get this buff it's quite impressive, honestly. Even though he veers
How many wheels has this thing bench pressed?
Maybe as many as you are old. Who knows? So yeah, you see a man in this scarlet red tunic with a dragon symbol etched onto it. He's alongside another few people, but he clearly seems to be the person in charge. And he basically holds up a big scroll, yelling something out as he basically proclaims, like, "Hear he! Hear he! Lord Frostbane is announcing at the beginning of Lord Frostbane is announcing the start of his 12th annual worldwide tournament. All participants are to line up and test ye metal." Okay, and as he holds this up, you see that the scroll tears and a big essentially I'm gonna say it, a big display shows up in the middle of in the middle of the air. So in this rather busy square, there's this big illusion of essentially a TV screen. You know, and a TV screen is showing not the desert, which you might expect. Oh hey, Crossbase territory, the desert. No, there's an arena in a different place. You're not exactly sure where. In fact, you could roll history if you want, or we could just skip that little detail and just say it's somewhere.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's see what I roll.
12.
12.
You vaguely recognize that as actually being somewhere here in the Barony of Dyrridus.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know where exactly, but you recognize it as that kind of place. Seems close to the border, maybe. So, as this man sits here and calls out to competitors, a few people do walk up and be like, "Oh, I want to test my metal." The guy just immediately knocks them flat. Just. So he appears to be the first little test. Essentially, if someone's not even worth watching, they're not allowed on.
Okay.
A few people come in. They manage to take a hit. Some actually counter. Those people are allowed to go in. Again, it's a very small skill ceiling apparently. It seems to be like about people who qualify for about level 3 or so. We're talking about just about trained and ready to head out on their journey. That level, that's about good enough. If you approach, he doesn't even bother testing you. He's like, "Oh, a worthy competitor. Lord Trospin would be happy." Sorry, pleased. Lord Trospin would be pleased. Are you here to sign up for the tournament?
I am.
Wonderful, wonderful. He's going to hold out a hand for another person, and they're going to. So you would notice that every person who passed so far, because they just about passed, he just had them walk over to the side and gather in a bit of a group. But as you come in, he doesn't even bother. He doesn't follow that same rules. He holds out his hand, another person hands him a scroll, and he basically just looks over to you and says, "Let's save ourselves some time. I can tell you're already going to be well past the preliminary. Because of the nature of this tournament, we're not actually doing this all live." He just hands you the scroll. Simply tear the scroll and you'll be teleported to the arena. They'll send you back later if you just tell them where to go. Basically, do you want to ask me any questions or do you want to just skip?
Solstice is the type to learn on the job, so unless you have anything specific, like what type of tournament challenges there will be, then I think I will be able to handle most of it.
Yeah, well, typically when you walk up itself, you can either join as a group or you can join solo. There are two different tournaments happening. One is a solo tournament, one is with group. When you're fighting with groups, the end fight is, I believe, against a greater Drake. He just nods. But if you go solo, then you actually have the chance to fight Lord Trospin himself towards the end, if you manage to get that far.
Ooh.
Lord Trospin used to fight group fights as well, except he stopped doing that last year when he just kind of hesitates for a moment.
He got his ass kicked.
No, he didn't get his ass kicked, but it was really on. It's
Oh, I
kind of a bit of a.
think I
It,
know where
it, it ended up
you're
coming.
going with this.
He just says it kind of came down to three of the people got eliminated in the first few seconds, and it became a one-on-one fight. And then it kind of lost the whole allure of a team fight, without any team tactics.
Fair enough. Understandable.
Yeah. So basically, for the team fights, they decide to go against the monster in the end because it's better TV. It's more exciting to watch.
Is it possible to sign up for both tournaments? I have a group that's currently a bit spread out, but I'm sure
they're both happening simultaneously, so it's not exactly possible right now.
Understandable.
Yes. I mean, then again, there'll eventually be another like seven. There's a group if you want to join. You can always go specifically fight the Lord Thrustbane himself if you go to his territory, but it won't be part of a tournament. You'll get prizes based on how far you go, by the way, into this. So even if you get past like maybe 3 fights or whatnot, you'll still be eligible for a prize. But you go big or go home. Get the big prize by going all in. If you die, you'll be revived. Yes. Only one rule we have is no permanent damage. Don't try doing permanent damage to your enemies. There's only one rule.
No,
I will do my
disarming.
best, but when you are like me, it's difficult to hold back.
So no disarming.
You're going to have to learn. Disarming? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Cutting off their arm.
I mean, that's not permanent.
Yeah, fair.
What counts as permanent then?
Head damage.
Oh.
Destroying the heart.
No head trauma.
Destroying the heart or the head.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be easy to avoid. I don't.
Even if you cut someone in half, that can be fixed.
Yeah.
Especially since again they've got the top class clerics, they can just fix it within a minute. They don't have to do any waiting.
In that case, I'm gonna change my answer to.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is even if you do double damage, double maximum, that won't be the issue. The issue is you can't willingly say I'm going to end it permanently, or something like that.
No disintegration.
Yeah, you gotta use disintegration also, essentially.
It's not in Solstice vocabulary to do that shit.
Okay, so yeah. With that, he will hand you the thing. He'll hand you a scroll, and he'll basically say, good warriors don't need luck. Instead, I will say, happy hunting.
With pleasure.
And if you crush the scroll, you will be teleported. And you will find yourself standing at an arena. So, for the sake of this, I'm going to have to say that Solstice is not going to be available for a day or so.
Yeah.
Just purely because of like how the situation is going to go. I intend for this to last about an hour, given your stats is probably going to last about like maybe 2-3 fights if we're lucky. Okay?
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Where is the maps? The maps, I'm gonna take you to...
Solstice would have asked this, but does mounts count as for the solo trials?
You're not allowed to carry. He would say that you're not allowed to use mounts. You're allowed to use equipment and stuff, but not mounts.
Good to know. Gonna be a stock.
We can fight over here. Stefano can watch from the side.
Yep.
Because if you're allowed
I'm sorry,
mounts,
that
other
was
people are allowed
terrible.
mounts, and it starts getting messy. Unfortunately, one person brought a Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
NPCs.
And a random Goliath girl's giant and Python ate someone. Star, you
Yep.
know who I'm talking to
I don't know what you're
about.
talking about. Oh yeah.
Kia.
Okay. So your first opponent is a dwarf. A dwarven woman in a blacksmith apron, feeling a decently sized hammer. It's not particularly massive. It does count as a maul in her hands, at least. Let's take a look at this. Just so you know, how it begins, first off, you get teleported to this arena. It's a pretty nice, impressive arena. But you're teleported to the sidelines, like quite a few people are as a group. That's like maybe 20 people in total. Okay?
Yeah.
And so essentially, you don't see Frostbane to begin with. You do see like another person wearing the crimson outfit, the crimson robes, approaches. This person is a Goliath, looks particularly battle scarred, well hardened, and he looks like he might be itching to fight too, but he isn't. He is a man of few words. He simply says, "Fight." Oh wait, hold on, wait, pause 1 second. He says, "You will be paired up randomly. This may be fair, this may not be fair. That matters not. Fight, win 1 round, meet Frostbane. Keep going, win better riches. Lose, depending on how far you go, you may still win good riches. That is all." And he basically just starts handing out pieces of paper to everyone. It's essentially drawing lots. You get lot number 6. Another person who gets lot number 6 is this dwarf. Oi?
Yep.
I get the beat up a real ass. Oh, they don't seem particularly nice, but hey, tough luck, eh? She says, tapping her hammer against her hand, particularly the shaft, actually, She seems arrogant. She doesn't seem
Is there
weak.
any?
I will say she doesn't seem weak. But I also will say it's probably not on your level.
What is a man to a god?
So
what are you saying?
Yeah.
I made a joke. What is a man to a god?
Is there any training dolls or something like that near Solstice?
No, there's an armor if you want to use different weapons or whatnot, but there's no training goals.
Ah.
You can't do the classic anime trope of like, aha, and you hit something and blow it up. As much as that would be
Yeah,
funny,
Star's not gonna make it that easy.
as much as that would be funny, again, like he did, the man just said, it may not be fair. Because again, he doesn't want people to just see their opponent and be like, "Oh, I retreat." He wants people to fight.
Yeah,
It's good
like,
TV.
Like you don't want to.
Yeah, but
like
the thing is,
to,
if knowing her arrogance, she might just let Solstice get the first hit.
If they're that stupid, let them go. Again, it's a matter of as far as the people here are involved, as far as the people here care, that'd be funny. It's also a matter of they don't want any match fixing or whatnot.
If you think you're that good, then you wouldn't mind me getting the first hit in, would you?
What the fuck you think I am? You think I'm wacko? She kind of taps her head. I make swords for a living. I know what a sword can do even in the hands of a child. Stupid.
Why do I imagine a naughty?
Oh well, you will have to learn on the job then.
I love that. She's she's got 10,000 10 wisdom. She's just smart enough, you know.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, she's
we
smart enough
say,
to realize.
and the competitors on one side. Okay. So the first round, just so you know, you're explained. You won't. No one knows who you are. So you're
Yeah.
just gonna be described as like as what you look like. On the first round, small yet packed full of fury, we have the purple rabbit elf, Solstice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I imagine that some Fae in the pub, some Fae in the
In the
audience.
there's a big audience, and in the audience you just see one random elf suddenly just go, huh! A hand on their
She's
forehead,
gonna-
just lean back like,
No, it's funny.
and
It's a pixie.
you just see another gnome just start crying. No, a leprechaun. You see a leprechaun just stare at you for a moment and just start crying because they placed the bet on the other person.
Yeah, someone is gonna get. Someone is gonna lose a lot of money, and those that know
Yeah.
Solstice gonna make a lot
Yes.
of money.
And then we have, and then now it says, on the other side, a little bundle of sheer muscles. Era, the crafter of masterworks. She's a local, it seems.
Yeah.
So this dwarf walks in, pumping up her muscles. Pretty impressive. Taking her hammer, making a few test swings. Oi, no hard feelings now if you go out like a light. I'll make sure to be gentle with you.
This is gonna end way too fast.
Okay,
Oh well.
roll initiative.
Oh wait, I have advantage on initiative.
So you got 24. She can't
Yeah,
beat that.
Yeah.
Go first. This is why there are gonna be 3 rounds.
Just gonna measure. Yeah. And Solstice is just gonna fly in. And because she doesn't have a mount, she has transformed the lance into a shorter spear-like thing.
Yeah.
And normal mode, so non-advantage, and hit. First attack.
Is that's a hit?
Yep. How badly did she get hit?
The Barbarian did not get a chance to rage. So that's like half her HP.
Oh,
Only half? Wow. Solstice, you're slipping.
It's more than half. It's well over half.
let's end this with a
I'll
blast,
say this
shall
right
we?
now. This person only has 50 HP. This is the first round.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
By
her
the
with
way,
a.
yes. A little quick note. You'll be essentially getting the equivalent of a long rest every combat.
Oh, goody! Bad
I
for
know
her.
it's a bit bullshit given Solstice, but it's a bit bullshit given some of the other people as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit. In that case, I'm gonna hit her with a level 3 smite.
Yes.
So that's 2d8 plus 3d8, so 5d8.
Okay.
For a total damage of 21.
Okay. You just rush for smite, fucking gone.
I imagine I hit her in such a way that she got blasted into the arena wall.
Yes. And then basically the announcer says, Well, apparently muscles don't make up everything. And the dwarf, the crafter of masterworks, has just crafted her
I like
own
to imagine.
defeat. You hear a lot
I
of
like to
boos.
imagine
You
that.
hear a lot of boos
Uh,
in the crowd. No, there were a lot of cheers the moment there's a bit of silence the first moment when it's like crashing the wall. Some cheers. Then this man just said that, and there are a lot of boos. It's like, oh fuck you.
I
It was
like
funny.
Solstice. I like to
Anyway,
imagine that.
You know
They're
what's
so hard.
funny? That should have been a crit.
but they could have. But it's a 13.
Dude,
Wait, no.
No, I meant that
Dude,
I rolled an 18. I'm crit on 18.
Well,
17 and 18
well,
now.
you should have marked your things out properly then.
I have. I don't know why it didn't.
That's unfortunate. But basically, he yells out, "Purple!" He said, "The red-haired bunny elf, Solstice is the winner! Winner!
I like to imagine that
Save your
she's
title!"
hit her sword.
Basically, introduce yourself to the crowd.
I am Solstice, daughter of Titania.
As you say that, he's like, you just hear like a hand over the mic or something, just a voice of just someone saying, "Who's Titania? Do we know Titania? Is she another fighter?" "George, you idiot! Titania's a god." "What the god? Which god?"
Disqualified. I'm kidding.
And it basically says,
Yeah,
"Oh, we have ourselves a demigod."
Well, God, technically.
Well, I don't know how loud you say that, but basically, that's what the man says because he doesn't know. And he's like,
It was more of a mum.
yeah, it's like, okay, well, in that case, looks like we have an automatic advance to the top tier. Why waste time fighting mere mortals when we can fight the cream of the crop? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the top tier combat. And as he says that, you're basically ushered off stage, and you sit for like about 10 minutes in a room, which is like heavily powered by some kind of machine, and it effectively turns into a long rest.
Yeah. Whoops.
Let me take a look really quickly over here. I've been looking for something. Because I've been talking, I've just been distracting myself. I'm
just gonna quick
Yeah.
check why it didn't work. Now it seems to work. So, 19?
Characters.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why it didn't work. I was looking at the wrong fucking thing.
You know what? This is not what I wanted, but I mean, I thought I had this token scale better, but whatever. We're gonna have to go with this. Upload. Here we go. So the next round, basically a few more rounds happen. Some fast, some taking quite a lot of time. People seem to like the ones that take a long time more, but what can you do? This is who you are. And now we basically...
Look, give me an opponent that can last, then I will pull my punches.
Yes. And now basically you're called upon stage once more once you finish a long rest. And now in the top tier combat, we have Solstice! Wait 1 second. Did you give your last name again?
I really don't have one.
Okay. We have Solstice, daughter of Titania, demigod, destroyer of masterworks. The crowd goes wild because now they're like, oh my god, this is gonna be impressive. Is it gonna be a one-shot new? And on the other side, we have the brass dragon of destruction, From the mighty! And you see a dragonborn approach from the other side. This man is not exceptionally large for a dragonborn, but as he walks in, you hear him before you see him. You hear steps.
Yeah.
And that is not a good thing, because when this man walks in, he is barefoot. This man
heavy.
is a bronze dragonborn. As he walks, it feels like he almost shakes the ground. He has a shimmer to him. Like he's not just brass, like he's a shiny. This man is high level. This is going to be a bit of a fight. Contestants! Take your places! And before that, he just looks to you. The man raised this dragonborn, despite looking big, unrefined. This man's like, he's not shirtless, mind you. He's big. He kind of looks at first glance like he might be a bit of a barbarian or whatnot, but he's got like this kind of half plate mail that covers his heart. You know, he's got clothes that like looks like made of like a fairly rough leather that you can't identify immediately. It must be something magical. He puts a hand over his heart and gives you gives you a bit of a bow, a sign of respect.
Solstice follows up.
May this fight be fun, he says, very nice and simple.
Hopefully you last longer than the last one.
Oh, I last longer, all right. I hope I'll be able to give you a run for your money. And it's time to roll for initiative.
Yep, advantage because of the shield. Roll.
Gosh, my head was in the gutter. It was when he got
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a 20. He goes first. This is wonderful.
Wait, how does he get advantage?
He has means to get advantage. He's not coming in naked.
Okay.
You're not the only person you're not the only person here. Also, well, he's not a barbarian per se, but barbarians have advantage at a high enough level.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to know what source he got it, because it's very hard to get actually advantage on initiative.
Yes. Okay. So he's. Hold up. Are you where you want to be? This is the
What did you say?
This is the center of the arena. Are you where you want to be?
Oh no. Let's move so it's fairer.
Okay. This is going to be interesting in one way, shape, or form. I am going to roll actual physical dice for this one. So you're gonna have to pray. You're gonna take me for my DM words.
Oh wait, that's 3.
Depending on how this goes, you might get a second. You might get another fight this session, or you might not.
Yeah.
So it's his turn first. The man takes a step on the ground, and the next thing you know, he's rushed over here. I say that he's not particularly moved much faster than a regular person yet, but you get the feeling this man could move. This man could move a lot faster. So he doesn't immediately, to your knowledge, have any weapons on him, but as he reaches out and he throws a punch, there's an ethereal energy that shoots out at you.
A monk.
It's not exactly a monk.
Well, better roll for it.
God damn it. I have a big table here. Can I roll not off the table? So that's a 26. Does that hit you?
That hits.
I mean, I guess
Even if I used my reaction to add a +2, it wouldn't help.
Okay. So here we go. He's about to hit you with 5d10 damage. That's 18 points of damage as he reaches out and it just swings his fist, and just this ethereal fist just shoots out and just slams into you, Solstice. He sees that it doesn't actually do as much damage as he'd like. By the way, this is, in case it matters, this is just bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So a soul monk, astral self monk.
You don't know what he is. Again, you're gonna have to take a chance to actually identify him. And he looks down at you and he basically says, sturdy. And he's going to reach out and he's going to make a second attack against you. Actually, hold on. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else he can do right now. Oh, god damn it! I don't know where the dice went.
You need a dice tray.
I do. I need everything. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll in roll 20 because I don't have it. I can't use DM's luck, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially when the luck
11
keeps rolling off the table.
That's a 20.
Yep.
That 20 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay. And he's gonna use his bonus action. He's going to use bonus action to bring his arms up close. Like, I'm missing the second hit because now you have a bit better of an understanding of what he's doing. He brings his arms up closer like a cross guard and casts Shield of Fate on himself. That's his turn. And it's your turn now while I look for the fallen dice.
Yep. I do not have.
Hello?
Actually. Yeah, give me a hot second. I'm considering if I should use a bonus spell first or. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go on the attack. Fly in and mark him with my bonus action.
Marking him, remind me. That just gives... Okay. Does it give you advantage or something?
It makes it so I have an easy time to crit and I do bonus damage.
Yep. Okay, have at it.
Yep. So that's this one I need to roll. First attack. That's a crit. Why didn't it roll for a crit there? Did I forget to update it? Yeah, I forgot to update that one.
Just roll the damage die extra. Whichever it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna use my...
Master's glove.
Because we haven't you haven't exchanged it yet.
Okay, we're gonna have to do that.
I was thinking with trading it with Frostbrain when he shows up.
Well, you'll be doing that soon.
So that is...
it's an
let's
extra...
see here.
An extra 1d8, I believe.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 10d8. So 11d8.
Oh. Oh, you crit. Yeah, go ahead, roll it. Okay, so that is 19 plus 4. Wait.
So that is
66 points of damage.
You forgot the 18.
Oh yeah, plus 18. 84
Good
points of
lord.
damage. Oof.
And that's for the first attack. Second attack, and this time I actually fixed it so it crits on a 17. That's
That's a miss.
ooh. I'm using my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
So that's a
Man.
D20.
Someone doesn't want the fight to last.
How would you roll a dirty?
Crit. So that is 17, 21, 23.
A 23?
Yep.
Hold on 1 second, really quickly. I needed to just double check to see if this man still has concentration. You rolled 84 points of damage on him.
Yeah, he needs to roll 42 on his con save.
1 second. A 40
Which is
what?
kind of BS. Given
42. It's half
Yeah,
damage.
he can't do that.
yeah,
Okay.
that is an impossible
So yeah, his AC
save.
is only 20 right now, unfortunately.
Yep.
So you roll a 26, you said?
23.
23. It's gonna reaction shield. He took the first hit and he was shocked as to how utterly terrifying that was, and he blocks the second hit.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
that reduces the duel's glove to -1.
Okay, and now
Ooh.
he's gonna go after you now.
Not yet.
Do you have a bonus action?
Still have. Oh wait, I used
No,
it
you
already.
used it. Do you have a movement speed or something?
Yeah. You take hits better than most people.
It's probably the hardest I've been hit since I came across an actual dragon. And then he's gonna just look at this like, holy shit. So, he's gonna bonus action Vow of Enmity you. Because no reason not to.
Oh, he's a paladin.
Yes. And instead of throwing out ethereal punches, he's gonna bring his hands together, and you notice these odd bracelets he's got on. These are kind of half gauntlets, and he basically puts his hands together as if he's holding a giant two-handed weapon. And now he's going to take a swing at you. Okay. So he rolled a 19, natural 19 on the die, which is a crit. And he got a +9 on that, so that's a 28. Yes.
Vow of Enmity doesn't give you increased crit chance, so was that
no,
something?
that's his weapon.
Okay, gotcha.
You're not the only one with a magical weapon.
I know.
Yeah. You ain't special, God.
This man is going to hit you, and he's going to crit, and he's going to use it for. He's going to use a 5th level spell slot on this. He doesn't have 5th level. God damn it! It's 3rd. It's just 3rd. He's limited to spell. He's got lower spell slots, but he's got buffed everything else. So slash on 10 plus. Let's see it. So it's about 4d8, so 8d8. He does this much damage to you, Solstice.
Oof, that's enough to bring me down. Can I use my inspiration to force him to re-roll?
That's not inspiration works. No. But I am.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Wait, how much HP do you have right now? Total?
79.
Only 79?
Yep.
You know what? I'm willing to, for the sake of this, give him a slight nerf. Again, all of this, by the way, is magical bludgeoning. There's no radiant or force going on. He's made a few He's made a few trades as a paladin. So I'm going to basically say, instead of doing the full 96 damage, let's knock off to 30. He's going to do 66 damage upon you. But that's his turn. In exchange for this small grace, next turn, I'm going to need you to make a strength check against him when you attack. Because we're effectively saying, we're going to rule this as you basically somehow managing at the last minute to slam against his invisible weapon as it slams into you. And when it does, like, take a chunk off you, you manage to, like, resist it. But I need you to make, again, you can roll athletics if you want, or acrobatics against him. And if you succeed, you get to make your next attack. If not, you basically skip one attack next turn. That sound good?
Yep.
Yeah. Trade-off. Artistic flair. Let's go!
Okay, my athletics check. Wait, can any chance this can be a saving throw? Strength?
No. It's effectively, I'm effectively treating this like a pseudo grapple.
Yes.
Effectively, he's fighting for at least control over your weapon for one of the attacks.
Yeah. All right, let's roll athletics. That's a 16. Plus 2, so 18.
So he rolled a 17 plus a 5. So he does beat you. But that won't restrict one of your attacks. You still have another attack. You still have the rest of your turn. Just if you make an attack, you want to get 1 instead of 2. Unless you bonus action something.
Yep. So
still,
that's.
I don't know if that'll be enough to save him. Because one attack, a good attack, is enough to just end him.
Yep. So that's. I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration. Thank God I had 2.
Yep. Did you already use
God
inspiration this time?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I had 2.
No, I know you have 2, but what I'm saying is, did you use
That
inspiration?
was
Oh yeah, use inspiration for re-rolling an attack.
Yep.
You're down to 0 right now, I believe.
Yeah, that's 16, so that's not a crit, but it is 27, 29.
You're plus 13. You know, for a second, I felt like giving him a plus 9 might have been a bit much, but give a plus 13. I think we're good. This man is weaker in some parts, much stronger in other parts. That is a hit.
Okay.
This
I'm
man,
gonna
by
use...
the way, you did a good chunk of damage the first time around, but shockingly, he's still standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a second level smite, so that is 2d8 plus 2, so that's 48.
Let's go.
48. Roll. For an additional 24 damage.
So that's a 46 damage total.
And as I hit, my glove is boosted back to +1.
Okay.
How is he faring?
He is not doing good. He is on his last. This man's been knocked down to his last legs. In fact, he probably has about as much HP as you do.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna finish him off with my bonus attack. I'm gonna haft him with a crit.
Wait, I thought you
No,
you lost that one.
No, multi-attack. He lost multi-attack.
Oh, okay.
That's why I specified specifically that he can use a bonus action attack, and that is a He's done though.
And a smite on that.
The smite wasn't needed.
Wow. Yeah,
So
dude.
as basically this man,
Look, yeah, look.
this
Here's my argument.
this entire fight opened up like it lasted like about 3 to 4 turns total. So it opened up with this man launching in so shockingly fast and just basically landing the first strike, a gut punch, which unfortunately he didn't smite on. He was saving his smite. And then you turned around and basically just clapped him. You just proved that, hey, guess what? God. Paladin versus God. I guess it was no contest to begin with. Then he turned around and he actually went all in, which he probably should have done beforehand, and hit you with an attack, basically probably the strongest attack you've been hit by, and almost knocked you down to 0. But you just barely resisted, and you turned around on him and just cross-lashed him, making him drop to the ground. Yep. This Goliath, the small Goliath, with like 148 HP has been taken down in 2 turns.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Solstice hasn't been brought down that hard since the Juggernaut crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna, for the sake of theater, we're gonna say that given you guys are also so strong, we're gonna say that this lasted a bit longer, but roughly the same turn of events.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it wouldn't particularly be very impressive. It's like, okay, and here's the fight. And it's like, well, the fight's over in 2 hits. We're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I added the smite onto that just for the theatrics.
Yep.
Plus, I don't think he wanted me to hold back.
Nope. But it's down, and then basically they yell out, and the winner once again, it's Solstice, daughter of Titania, the demigod. She has claimed. Hold up. She has claimed a radiance far stronger than that of one of her mightiest paladins. And basically, the crowd goes wild. We're going to say, I don't know. The problem is with you is just the fact that you just do so much damage.
Yeah, but I have a player's HP.
Yeah. The question is now, do we go one more round? But this one last round will probably be against Crossbane. But the problem is you're not going to win. You're not going to win against Crossbane, but instead it's going to basically be a matter of how far you can get. Effectively, how much HP can you take off the man? That's how much you'll be rewarded by. You're okay with doing that one last thing? Or do you want to wrap this up with this guy? Okay.
Let's do one last round.
Okay. This might last a bit long.
It's
Yeah.
Like, and they would be like Let's turn since he hasn't really done anything.
You know what? Here's something fun. Who wants to roll for Crossbane? Led, do you want to roll for Crossbane?
I am good. Go right ahead.
Okay.
No, come on, man.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I don't want to roll for Crossbane.
Okay, don't worry about it then. We don't need to. I realize I don't know what happened. I apparently don't have a Crossbane token despite having a Crossbane reference art. I guess Crossbane's you've never met Crossbane. You know? I guess it's only fitting. I'm gonna be using this instead as a little placeholder.
Yeah.
So so you can long rest yourself. As you're long resting yourself as you're taking a long rest, sitting down, cooling off, preparing yourself mentally for whatever comes next. You're not exactly sure what's next. You hear a knock at the door. A fairly loud knock. Not exactly a rude one, but powerful. As if the material that came in contact with the sturdy, very, very powerful ironwood door was strong enough to almost rip the door in half. You know, it kind of felt like something adamantine was hit the door. Hello?
Solstice says, come in.
The door opens, and you see a large figure. God damn it. Where? Why don't I have his token? Give me 1 second. I want to at least describe him properly. You see a large red dragonborn. He doesn't have wings. He doesn't have any extraordinary features that strike you as, aha, that's a dragon. There's no unnatural racial features or whatnot. But as this large red dragon approaches with noticeably quieter footsteps than the last guy you faced, there's a power that hangs over him that you could just feel innately, a touch of divinity. The man looks at you calmly, his muscles bulging underneath his uniform, and he just raises his lips slightly. Greetings, Lady Solstice, was it not, daughter of Titania?
The one and the same.
To introduce myself, I am Trosbane. Perhaps you've heard of me, perhaps you haven't. I don't know how far my name has gone in your lands or your circles, he says with a small smile. I have looked upon the roster of people competing, and unfortunately, there will be none who would make a very interesting fight for one such as you. Especially not with how hard you can hit with that fancy sword of yours. So I offer you a proposition. Let's skip the theatrics and have a fight, you and I.
Sounds like fun. But do you want me at my best? In that case, I'm gonna need a mount.
He makes a small smile. As long as you don't bring a dragon, then we'll be fine. He just
Oh no.
he chuckles at that, and he basically just adds up. Show your mount to. He kind of just gestures towards the person next to him. Question mark man. Human. Androgynous. Short silver hair. These thick glasses. Dressed in like regular mage robes, but red. And they just smile at you. This is my assistant, Shansi. Let them have a glance over your mouth, and if they approve, then fine. Also, she just kind of like gestures over to you. If you wish to trade out magical items or redeem one, I suppose, although it may be a bit premature. You may ask him as well. Just know if you don't redeem the items you've won so far, you'll get an even better one if you survive long enough against me. If not, you expect the prices to diminish because you're taking from your future prize pool.
Fair enough. I think I will wait until we fight.
But basically, he's also offering you an opportunity to trade out, the glove for the other item we talked about.
Yeah.
That won't take you from the price pool. He's letting you do that, but he's also offering you to claim an item otherwise.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna switch out the gloves then.
Yes.
So you can stop having that goddamn headache.
Because you keep hitting. You roll too high. The gloves are made for someone who rolls average. That's not a good item for you.
It's a good item for me, but a bad item for you.
It's a DM's worst nightmare.
Yeah, just so you know, however much you hit this man, you're not going to be able to knock him down so easily. It's just a matter of we're going to add up all the damage you do before you eventually get taken down. He's also not going to go all out against you.
Yeah.
Okay. If we're all good with that.
In that case, let me just quickly change that and goddammit, stop switching it out.
Okay.
There we go. And switching that one and there we go. Oh, and post that. So people can see what it does now.
How's this Twitch stream looking, Lid?
I haven't even seen anyone.
No, I mean, like, I just want to make sure that we haven't crashed. We're pretty much good on YouTube.
Don't worry, there's no one showing up. Don't worry about it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have our beloved Frostbane using another dragon's art, unfortunately, because I can't be bothered to take the reference picture and turn that into art right now. Into a token.
Yep.
So he's gonna go ahead and let you go first. But know that this does not mean you have an advantage.
Oh no, I know.
Especially since this man is going to... We go ahead. It's your turn, Solstice!
Yep. Can you lower... either lower Stefano or increase the Solstice layer?
I've lowered Stefano.
Okay, good. Thank you. There we go.
Okay, let's go. Turn 1.
I'm gonna mark him on turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hexblade curse.
Just 1 second. Is this a magical effect?
It's not.
It's a
curse.
It's
a curse. So but it doesn't have any saves or anything.
Remove curse would remove it, right? Yeah.
I'm guessing yes. I don't know. I actually have to double check that.
I mean, it says curse. It says curse. It's right there. It's in the name. But yeah, you know what? For the sake of it, he's not going to do anything about it yet. Actually, no. He might. He might later. Not right now. Wants to take this seriously. Let's go. So first off, I'm going to need you to make a DC 1 Wisdom saving throw. A DC 21.
Oh, 21. I was like, 1?
Yeah, DC 21 Wisdom saving throw. I'm going to need you to do that.
Oh no, failed.
So, as you stand before this man, the very first issue you... Wait, hold up.
Unless you get, unless my inspiration gets recharged because of a long rest.
No.
Okay, worth asking.
It's a long
this
list
is
that
an
matters, my specific notification. So yeah, before anything else, as you stand before an ancient dragon, just the sheer power of it is overwhelming to you. You failed against the dragon's frightful presence. You can repeat this at the end of each of your turns, but you're frightened against him for now. I'm gonna say that you're still within hitting range, but everything's gonna be disadvantaged from now on.
And
Oh well.
wow, he's so strong. A god is scared.
To be fair, as far as I can see, there's no such thing as being immune to this. There's no like if you're charmed or whatnot. You just have to be immune to the fear conditioned. That's specifically it.
Yep, and I don't think I have
I don't
anything
think
that
you're
can.
immune to being frightened.
Nope.
You don't have
All right.
more courage. So
Just have a go at it.
Yep. Disadvantage, first attack. That's
a miss. As you reach out and try to stab into it, he doesn't even need to move, or at least
second.
that's what it looks like to the outside.
That's
Wow.
a double crit.
So 1 second. The second your lance hits him, barely even moving, he simply just shifts slightly and just deflects your lance with his scale alone. You, taking advantage of that small movement, that small little gap, where he underestimated you.
Yeah.
Take another stab at him, and this time it lands. It lands. Okay, my God, what are you doing? Also, what's this one?
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's the bracelet.
Yeah, it's any dice roll. So.
Okay.
It's crits affects all.
Yep,
rolls.
you're gonna max your smite, right?
Yep. So that's 10d8.
I'm gonna need to have to keep track of all this. 1 second.
$44 damage, extra damage. So that's flash roll 1 plus 2 plus 18 plus 21 plus 44 for a total of 86.
1 second, I'm trying to move a tab over so I can see it and track this. That's a total of 86 damage, okay.
Because of the double crit, can I roll wisdom saving throw?
You have to roll either way because your turn ends.
Yeah. Oh, right. I already used my bonus action.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's a success.
That is exactly a success. Congratulations. Meets it, beats it. You are no longer frightened by this guy after you've dealt a decent blow to him. Well, you know, by your standards, by his standards, it's just a hit. It's like
it can bleed, it can be killed.
Yeah, you did a decent chunk of damage out of his 700 HP. Okay,
Yeah,
and now
I was actually highballing it.
And now he's going to make an attack against you after seeing what you've done. He smiles. He's not trying to be extreme, so he's not going to use any magic just yet. He's going to go, well, to attack you at least. He's going to make 3 attacks against you.
Okay.
So, what's your AC really quickly, could you tell me?
At base it's 22, but I can add +2 to the roll.
Okay, so let's say for example you got 24. Okay?
Yep.
So this man needs to roll up. If he rolls a 9, he hits you.
Oof.
He's got a +17. So here we go, 3 times. That's a hit. That's a hit. The last one is a miss. So here we go. I'm gonna just roll all the damage at once and let's basically I'm gonna say these are all like with your 24. I'm like treating it as a that.
Yep.
So he's gonna reach out and he's gonna star off by just making a bite against you, following up by a claw, and then lastly twirling around, hitting you with a tail. So the first 2 hits, so slash R 2D plus 6. That's 28 points of damage. He's rolled basically the lowest he possibly could.
Yeah. Literally.
Yes. And then he's gonna bonus action, quicken spell, remove curse himself. He finds this interesting. He's not going to Dragon's Breath, and he's not going to start casting magic yet on you. It's your turn now.
Annoying that he removed it, but I can live with it. So, my first attack.
I can't wait for you to cast a spell from to just counterspell it.
That's 23. Does that 23 hit?
Yep, he's not going to shield.
Okay, second attack.
That one, he's not going to shield.
And final attack.
He's saving his. He's saving that
That's
one.
a crit.
Yeah, you can't do anything about that. You can't.
Okay, I'm gonna
uncrit.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend 3 spell slots to smite 3 times at second level.
Yeah. By the way, just so you
With
know,
the final-
if you try fighting Trotsbane actually,
Yeah.
he has a special feature where his scales are adamantine. But
Yeah.
we're disregarding that for the sake of, because now it's based on how much numbers you can do. It's not an actual
so
fight.
6. Roll.
Okay. Slash R 87 plus 4 plus 19 plus 23 plus 14 plus 21. 168.
That's a good chunk of damage. Now do that 5 more times.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't work if you just did this on him because adamantine. I described it
Yeah.
last time and he knocked on the door. I hinted at it. Okay, that's a good chunk of damage. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 3 attacks.
He's not gonna be going easy on you anymore.
I hope not.
So make a wisdom saving throw. Is it wisdom? Hold up. Choose a creature. Wisdom saving throw. This spell has no effect on what? Undead. Okay, you're not an undead. That's fine. So, wisdom saving throw DC 21.
Yep.
Congratulations. Hold monster didn't work on you.
Well, yeah, since you're categorized as a pay.
Why would hold monster not work on undead?
That's what the spell says.
Let me double check.
It's just written right. I'm reading it. The spell has no effect on undead.
Huh.
It's just written right there. What am I going to do? I just saw that I just saw the preview. I had to click on the spell to just double check it doesn't say fail or anything. So congratulations. Now make a DC 24 Dexterity saving throw because it's gonna fire at you.
Dexterity 24, you said?
Yep.
That's all. I'm gonna use a favor of Titania to add an additional die to that, so I can.
It doesn't matter what you roll; that will be a success. So congratulations,
Yeah.
you're only taking half this damage. Half of 26d6.
So that
83 points of damage. Congratulations. You're doing pretty well against Frostbane.
wait, slash R 86 minus 2, divided by 2. That's 43. Yeah. Minus 43.
I want to say
Alright.
to anyone watching, Solstice is right now at 26 out of
26.
98 HP. Your mount is also sitting down in the cone of fire, but because the rules of the game, it doesn't get attacked.
Yep.
Okay, we're good now. It's your turn.
Yep. Plus, I only use it so I can use my bigger weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's only fair.
Yeah. But, you know, he agreed.
Yeah.
If your mount was actually attacking him as well, he would have probably attacked the mount at some point.
Yeah. So, my turn.
Go ahead. It's your turn. Let's see if you can. I think you probably got one more turn left in this, unless he does something crazy.
First attack. Come on, roll.
That's a miss.
Uh,
As your lance clattered against his scales. Second attack hits.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And half that. Actually, use the right.
That's a crit.
And that's
shit. You keep critting. You've crit every turn.
Yeah. So that
You
and
crit
that's
4
not with
times.
advantage. And that's not with advantage.
You've crit 4 times so far. Why can't I
using
crit once in 4 sessions? You crit 4 times in one session.
I'm using my last second spell on that crit, and then using a first level smite on the attack
Go
that
ahead,
actually hit.
do it all. I'm gonna start counting immediately. Slash R4
So that's
plus 17
8 plus
4 plus 16
Oh wait.
plus 4 plus. By the way, the end results of this we're gonna have to hold until some other time. We're gonna have to go straight to Bomber.
Yeah, because let's been
Yeah, sorry about that. At this point, I think he would call it after this hit.
He doesn't need to call it.
Yeah, it doesn't stop until someone's unconscious.
Yeah.
Solstice has 26 HP. He can just cast Meteor Strike anytime he wants, by the way, just so you know. The greatest flaw in like fighting Frostbane is if he actually cared, he could just cast Meteor Strike.
Yeah, but he likes a good fight.
Yeah, he's here actually fighting. So, Frostbane, seeing all of this, he's gonna Quicken Spell, haste himself. So, I'm just gonna skip the... I don't think we need to do this whole dance and whatnot. I'm gonna roll this dice 9 times, and I'm gonna see what happens.
Wait, 9 times?
No, 6 times. 7 times.
No, 6. Yeah.
Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna roll it 6 times only. I forgot. That's how rules work in my game, because he gets a full extra action, nothing else.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, So, out of 6 times, fun fact, he only hit twice. Unfortunately, the
So-
last roll was a crit.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely
I
gonna.
think, let's... Also, ignoring the fact that he only hit twice, he has a plus 10 damage flat on each of these rolls. So that alone is 20 without any of the rolling.
Yeah.
You are down, but you have
Yep.
dealt 365 damage.
Yeah.
As
And
you
how
get
much
knocked
HP
down,
do you have?
huh?
Just for fun, how much percentage was that?
It's kind of difficult to tell because he has adamantine and he wouldn't have taken most of that damage.
If it was a serious fight, Solstice's crits wouldn't have done anything.
Basically
Oh.
he's evaluating right now, which is why he's counting the damage as if it would have hit him. This
Yeah.
man is like not even lost a quarter.
Oof.
And he's like fighting with the stupidest tactics he can, but he's slowly ramping up,
Yeah.
Again, ancient dragons are terrifying because they're smart enough to know that they don't need to show up in the battlefield to kill everyone.
They could just blow up.
But yeah, out of 700 HP, this would have been over half if, the crits mattered. If the crits counted.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Anyway, that's amazing. We're going to calculate what that means reward-wise later. But for right now, we're going to head on out to the next person.
Yeah.
Razzle, where are you?
I feel like if
Razzle.
this was a real group fight, Solstice,
Oh.
the entire group would have won.
If it's his entire group fight, perhaps. If it's entire group fight, the problem is then he would start using Fireball and flying.
Yeah.
Also, he probably
Okay.
wouldn't have even gone to his dragon form, so it would have been harder to hit him. Also, don't forget greater invisibility. This man is a menace in group fights. Where is...
He's a raid boss.
You know what? Just for the sake of it, let's use this as the map. And let's just delete everything. Just so there's something pretty to look at as we look at this reigning town. So, Razzle,
Yeah.
you're walking around. I believe
Yep.
you were following Dinok and
I was.
Cambry. However,
My whole plan originally was I'm going to stick around because I'm curious about Inril. In relationship to Dinok, of course. Because it's just still very shocking that that's just canon.
I guess it is. As you are walking around, though, you do notice that they're heading up towards the Lord's castle. I say it's Lord, City Lord, Town Lord, Mayor, the Mayor's castle, Town Hall,
Yeah.
essentially Town Hall.
Yeah.
And knowing what you do know about this town, that does sound, one, innately extremely boring. Two, like a bit of a bad idea because you do know a few people here. And not in a great way. And three,
All right.
something else catches your eye. Well, two things catch your eye. One thing is you notice a clown over there. You notice a few clowns walking up to the mansion as well.
That's actually going to stop me if I wanted to go in the mansion, because at this point I did.
You recognize a person it's kind of one of the ringmaster's middle management. Jeffrey.
No.
Jeremy.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Now, with this,
If there's anyone operating outside of the circus, it's one of the clowns.
Okay. You do notice a few. So you do notice a few of the clowns. One of them's got like a letter, that just staring at, and they're just talking to each other about about a delivery or whatnot. Making sure to deliver what. Who knows what? Perhaps it's probably just like, oh, let's set up a new. Give me. I'm out of water.
Would this be before or after the sending message? I'm gonna probably say after.
This before.
Or before, yeah, sorry. Before.
This is why Razzle said, I know.
Fair.
So basically, they're about to deliver something to the town hall. God knows what it is. It's probably nothing helpful to you. Invitation,
No.
notice, advertisement. Either way, if you want to go there, you're gonna have to go up and either cross them or perhaps risk crossing paths, which isn't a great thing. Dinok does
No.
notice this, and he does suggest that you could wait down here, for them.
Raz is just gonna avoid that situation because while they're not gonna do anything, because they've already, spoken with her, she just finds them fucking annoying.
Yes. So as you do,
Not to mention they hate her, so
Yeah. as you
gonna
step,
stay out of that.
as you step away, it is raining in the main streets, which is a bit annoying for a cat, even if you're not a normal cat completely. You do have the face paint stuff that you're trying to deal with, using a bit of an umbrella or whatnot, magic maybe.
Can't quite press the digitation this bullshit while it's happening.
Yes. So instead, I imagine you probably step into the alley, which I've already established are all like fairly well protected against the rain, like with all sorts of like canopies and whatnot. They're also clean because honestly, given the constant rain, these alleyways are actually just the main places people are in. This town is, contrary to normal beliefs, it doesn't really have a whole lot of like the shady back alleys, especially since it's a fortress town. Literally, almost every building here can serve as a guard station.
Yeah.
Shady shit happens in the sewers.
Raz is just going to browse around. She's on her best behavior.
Yeah, best behavior. Raz's best behavior. That sounds like something we need to see.
It just means that she isn't stealing anything. She's just going about looking for anything interesting.
As you
Good
do,
behavior.
As you do so, you notice a few little interesting things. First off, there's a shop. There's a shop. Seems like I wouldn't say it's a general goods store. It's more of a bit of a magic curio shop, and you recognize the little. You recognize the mark on it. How do I describe this? You know how merchants, up and coming merchants, or like with some amount of establishment, right? They partner
Is
with.
there fucking thieves' cant on the side?
No, not thieves' cats. The opposite. You know how some merchants, they do well enough, or if they pay enough for favors, they can put the sign of a lord on their on their business, saying in partnership or approved by. So you notice though this purple shop, the mark, the sign, the symbol is that asshole who put the bounty on you.
Ah, fuck. Well, I'm not going in there.
I mean, it's not his shop. But
cool. I'm still not going in there.
Fair
Word
enough.
goes around.
You're gonna go around. You're gonna go around. As you do go around, you're gonna notice something interesting.
Yeah.
You're gonna notice a few guards, which, guards are guards, that's fine. But you notice someone, at first glance, you're like, wait, is that Mabel's outfit? And then you realize, and then you realize that's not Mabel. You notice the red hair. That's the first thing you kind of notice. Then you see a tail. And you're like, that's not Mabel. Then you see someone who turns around. And you see a tiefling A red-skinned tiefling with dark red hair, wearing the same uniform as Mabel. It's exactly the same, in fact. The only difference is she doesn't really. She seems to be missing a few stars, and she doesn't have extra rims on the. Well, one, she doesn't have extra rims on her sleeves, and two,
Yep.
her skirt's only about average length. It's not as long as Mabel's is right now. In Tabletop Simulator, let me bring over and show you. This is who you see, and in Discord, that's who you see. To give you a better description, you see this red-skinned tiefling with pointy ears like an elf. You can see a piercing. She's got these dark red marks on her skin, here and there. Underneath her eyes, it almost looks like these big freckles, which adds to her charm. Her tail, especially, is littered with them, and she gives you a small tooty grin as she like looks over at you.
Well,
She
shit.
recognizes you, which is interesting. You've had
It's never a good thing for a law enforcement to notice you almost immediately when you have a shady background.
It's not a great thing, no. But at the same time, you recognize someone like this. You recognize a run-in with them. You don't have a criminal history right now, luckily. No bounty.
Yeah, no, I'm on the clean and narrow at the moment.
And then she just starts walking over to you, which is never a good sign.
I'm just gonna keep the cane close by.
Oh, hello there. Okay, hello. 1 second, let me get. There's no water. Okay, we're gonna do this raw.
This raw? Okay.
We're gonna do this raw. F it, you know? Oh, hello there, she says, rolling her R's. She just looks at you, tilts her head, crosses her arms. I recognize you. Razzle, isn't it?
Depends who's asking.
She kind of just... She basically puts a hand over her heart, a few fingers tapping it. One hand goes back behind her, and she gives you a small bow, a bit of a curtsy. Something that strikes you as what a jester might make almost. You know, a bit performative, over performative. You know?
Uh-huh.
And she says, "The name is Keisha Tinderspark. I've heard a few things about you from Meme," she says, giving you very interesting things.
I see the nickname is spreading.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then she basically says, and she claps her hands. So is it... Hold on a second. It's a little bit of an honor to come across the expert. She kind of just tilts her head left or right. Acquire.
Quite the terminology.
Congratulations. Thank you. I like to see myself as a conniving sort. I like that word.
Oh, a captain saying such things. Really?
Well, I've never been able to make captain, unfortunately. I'm almost a captain. Assistant captain. She kind of just guesses was her badge, lack of badge. And she basically just looks to you. Congratulations on getting a review. What post this by today? She kind of just like glances over and looks at the store with the symbol of the noble, and she just looks back at you. I'll have you know. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but did you know that guy's been trying to reapply it over and over again?
I would assume he seems to be someone who's compensating for something he's sorely lacking.
She just she raises an eyebrow. She's like, "Ooh, so that was true too." Mm-hmm. She nods.
Several little things, actually.
She's like, yes, but anyway, I've heard much about you from Mimi. I've heard you're professional at what you do. I've heard you've got gifted hands, she says, wriggling her hands. And I don't know if I trust all of that, really. Like, yes,
Oh.
Mimi is a woman of integrity, but I wouldn't say she's a woman of expertise in that field, if you take my drift.
Oh, you're being hit on. You're being hit on.
Listen, she's not. Razzle is not being hit on. Stop exaggerating. She's being blatantly hit on.
Which is why Razzle's playing coy for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and she's basically gonna look at you. So tell me about it. What's the most interesting place you've plied your craft? Kind of just says, just looking at you like, you know what? No. You shouldn't be taking things to incriminate you. She just kind of taps her forehead. That's her temple, I mean. My mistake. And she's gonna be like, can you step aside for a second? I'd like to talk to you about a few things.
Stepping aside with someone of the guard.
Oh yes, it's a dangerous game to play, but I hear you're good with danger.
Hmm.
She pushed with danger.
Razzle's going to comply for now.
Mm-hmm.
She's more curious what this girl is planning.
Yeah, it's just gonna walk over. She's gonna walk over to the side with you. She's gonna pull out a badge, you know, and she's gonna basically stick up with an obvious joke. Yeah, I'm joking.
Oh, we're going into foreplay.
Yeah, okay, so all official talk aside, right now, I'm not a guard, you're not a professional adventurer of acquiring goods. I would like to challenge you because I don't believe you're as good as you say you are.
Oh, and what kind of challenge are we talking about?
Well, it's an obvious in your line of work. She kind of just glances over at that shop. So, I have work, and I decided, rather than doing all the boring stuff of filing all the paperwork and going about the slow way where maybe they're gonna hassle me for like 3-4 weeks while I try dealing with the courts to get a search warrant, how about a bit of a challenge? You break into that shop and steal a certain document. If you can do that, I'll believe that you're as good as you say you are. And if you don't, if you get caught, then I walk in, quote unquote, bust you, and, well, you know, I'm not going to actually arrest you. You slip away. So, yeah, it's a bit of a risk. You're going to have to trust that I'll actually let you go. But she kind of just gestures towards you. If you win, I'll give you... She kind of just reaches down for a pocket. There's nothing in this one. She reaches into another pocket. There's nothing in this one. Then she reaches... she basically puts her hand behind her. In basically, as far as you can tell, just into nothing in midair. And she pulls out a scroll. I got myself a fancy dandy scroll that people like you would love to have.
Tempting, but I don't really know if a mysterious piece of paper is quite good for putting myself at risk. And while, you know, you volunteered to step in if anything were to go wrong, I just feel like I'd like to know quite what I'm getting myself into. I'm going to roll for that.
Go ahead, roll something. I'd like to see what you're rolling. You do have 2 inspiration if you want to use it, or we could roll with a
Yes.
14.
Screw it. I'll do the inspiration. It's not
Okay.
like I have anything else to use it on at the moment.
Okay.
Screw it. I'll expend 1 lucky.
You have so many ways to reroll. That's amazing.
I'll go with the 15.
15's good. 15's plenty good. So she's gonna just look at you and be like, I've been told. Last thing I heard from Mabel is that you couldn't speak, but apparently you can speak. So that's gonna be a very interesting thing. Because again, that's a new thing, a new development. She's gonna just look to you. So you, leaning against the wall, she's gonna just tuck the scroll under her arm, and she's gonna just say, "You are a smooth talker." That's what Mimi said. But then again, Mimi is not particularly good with words herself, so I didn't really expect much. Well, I guess it is fair. She just nods. It's basically the classic stuff, They're probably smuggling something in. They're probably evading taxes. They're doing crimes. As far as I know, it's nothing super serious, or, we'd have gone in with a full assault, and that would have been a lot easier because I could just go busting some heads. Unfortunately, as far as we know, it's nothing that extreme, which means we just have to go in and we need to get that document. If you get the document and you find proof of a crime, then that'd be pretty great. That means that I wouldn't have to do the whole... I won't have to go and deal with the courts and let them potentially just hide it because of some... She just rolls her eyes. Freedom. Stupid freedom from search. Corporations shouldn't have freedom from search. They shouldn't have any freedoms. So she's gonna look at you.
Hearing this come out of the mouth of the guard only keeps making this situation more and more interesting.
Yep, she is someone strong enough to be a captain, but has been stuck as an assistant captain this whole time. So she's gonna point a finger at you, Razzle, with one hand on her hip. So you're supposed to be exceptional at your whole sneaky deaky thing. And honestly, I doubt that.
As you keep saying.
I think you're gonna get busted. And I think that'd be hilarious. In fact, know what? You wanna wager? Like, maybe
I thought the wager was
scroll's like an interesting thing, but it's not exactly what you're sorry.
I thought the wager was a scroll.
Are you upping the scroll is a reward for scroll is a reward for actually doing the job. It's payment.
Fine.
But basically she's saying, you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna put away a scroll. Let's make us a wager, because I think you're starting to come. I think you're starting to get cold feet. I think you're a bit covered right now, aren't you?
Razzle has the expression of just keep talking. It's just like,
so how about this?
I'm not chickening out. I'm literally just trying to find out your bullshit.
So if you get caught, I want something from you. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You know what? If you get caught, you're gonna be my henchling for a day.
Is that so?
Yeah, I can use an extra pair of hands. A lot of work to get done, but not enough cards to go around. Why don't I get more than 2 subordinates? It's unfair. They're useless. They can't even... They're useless. They can only do one thing at a time.
And what's your wager?
You know what? What do you want?
Very tempting to ask. I half think it would just be fun to make a guard captain embarrass herself in front of all the town. But that's being cruel.
So
I'm better than that now.
You did that to me.
Well, It's more that
She didn't tell me the whole
wasn't
story,
really
but
looking
I
outside of her window. Anyway, let's just put a pin into that reward for now. You know what? I'm gonna do this. So, just to make this very clear, I'm going after some paper.
So basically, go to the it should be in the second floor in their safe. There should be. Don't take any of the money. Just we. I mean, if there is money, we don't want to do an actual robbery because that's going to be complicated. Because I'm going to have to go and file a report on that. Just take.
Why? I thought you had nothing to do with this.
I mean, no, but if they actually get robbed, I mean, just if they file a report saying, "Oh, we've been robbed, help us" or whatnot, right? And then we're gonna have to open an entire investigation on that, and if we find a book,
and they won't put that out for the document that we're stealing. They're not gonna do that for the document that is being taken.
If you take just the document, listen, I know these types. She's gonna just tap her temple. I know these types. Fucking third-rate scoundrels. If you seal this ledger and void this ledger, they're not going to be able to come to the gods and say, "Oh, my ledger having all my potentially illegal stuff has been stolen." Because then we can look for that ledger exactly, and if we find it, they're fucked.
Alrighty, well, let's just get this over with then. Razzle just kind of stretches out before pulling her first.
But she's going to stop you for a second. It's going to be like, "Hold up 1 second before you go. I wasn't born yesterday. What do you want as your reward? You don't need to be exact, but I need something. I can't just be like, okay, you go and you come back and say I want like 2,000 gold. That's ridiculous.
I assure you, I will take no monetary possessions from you.
Ooh. She's just pausing for a second. And she's like, "You know what? Fuck it, you're gonna lose anyway.
Alright.
I'm gonna make you tell me later. I'm gonna make you tell you when you. I'm gonna make you tell me when you get my underling for a day."
Sure. Raz is gonna start this off with the best thing she can. She's gonna make her use of her polymorph immediately. It's kitty time.
The moment you become a cat, she's like, "Ah, fuck. I wasn't told about this."
And
what do you mean she knows magic?
With cat-like reflexes, Raz is now going to make her way up the alleyway. And by up the alleyway, I mean upwards, to try to see if there is an opening on the second floor, better accessed by a small creature.
There absolutely is. And honestly, the moment you turn to a cat case, she's like, "Ah, fuck. I've been bamboozled. I was told she's like, "I was told she was a thief. I wasn't told she's a magician. I thought you were treating like more romantic when you meant magic touch and not like actual magic touch." You hear her just being like, "Oh no," as you climb up and into a semi-open window. You know, it's mostly closed, but cats are liquid.
Yep.
Just go right through, and then you find yourself in the back room. Honestly, it's shockingly easy to get in here. They probably weren't expecting someone to do all of this.
All right.
There's a few minor traps and whatnot. Like on the window, there's a bit of a trap, but it's insignificant to you at level 10 with your really high stats.
Level 9.
Yeah, you're level 9 with your pretty high stats. It's more like just an inconvenience. Especially since it wasn't prepared to go against the cat.
Yeah, as I was going to say before you stopped me, before I even went in the window, I was going to check for a trap. And then, having, broken into places before, Raz was going to try to use her criminal knowledge to just kind of rig the trap to not go off.
Yeah.
All you have to do is shove a little metal thing in this particular spot.
I mean, to be fair, as a cat, it's incredibly easy to just slip past it because the trap is
True.
literally just they just armed a wire. That's
Next things first, find the obvious safe. Check the safe to see if it has an alarm or something
Yeah,
attached
in
to it.
this room just a whole bunch of like different boxes filled with all sorts of things. You don't know what exactly it is. It seems like a bit of a storeroom. Like everything's like packed away in different racks and shelves with labels and whatnot, and they're just boxes scattered all around. It looks like someone started doing a good job, like probably labeling everything and keeping it away, but either they got lazy or they got fired and someone incompetent got hired in their place and just started putting things randomly all over the place.
Either way. So,
It's
alarm on the safe or anything?
there's no safe in this room, and if you were to look, there's a door that leads out of this room, but at the door you notice what is this? You can see light coming through the door crack, and you can see that there's shadows shifting in the door crack.
Okay. Well, on an unpolymorph back into cat mode, going to apply the blanket.
Yes.
You know, the one that makes me silent.
Okay. You can absolutely do that.
Yep. Once I am silenced, I'm going to start deactivating door traps because I'm on the side of the door that someone would put the trap because you're not usually coming from this side. So
it's the door trap, quote unquote, is exceptionally simple. It's basically almost nothing. It's I say it's, there's probably just like there's probably a lock on the other side of the door that leads to this mechanism, and the mechanism just leads to a string. And if the string is pulled, it's just an alarm or something.
And I roll
like that.
stealth at advantage.
Yes, you can roll stealth at advantage. So to basically disarm this is
28.
literally just a 2-second ordeal.
Yep. So 28. Once the door trap is deactivated, I'm going to essentially, with my silence blanket and, them being completely unaware anyone is in the building, just going to stealth my way around the second floor to look for the safe.
Yeah, so as you open the door, very well oiled by the way, doesn't make a sound. You notice that there's like two people down the corridor talking. They just walk past apparently.
Yep.
They're annoyed about something, God knows what. But you don't even need to bother with them because right across from you there are two doors. One door you can kind of say it's a little ajar. You can kind of see ceramic tiling or whatnot. That's probably like a toilet or whatnot. But further, like up the hallway, there's a dead end and there's another door. That one looks important. Like that door looks like it's got some extra locks on it or whatnot.
All right. Well, time to make use of things with my good stealth sneak over. And time to begin the checking for door traps and getting my lock picks ready to
roll investigation.
Okay. I suck at that.
15.
Well, 15 is not bad.
Yeah, 15. When you roll investigation, you notice that this thing, it's not obvious as you look at it, but it does have some traps actually, because you weren't able to tell because the door is not perfectly set against the trap, against the door frame, probably because of the trap. And as you kind of just look over, you can just barely make out, especially with your dark vision, that there's some not exactly strings, but some metal rods. It looks like if you push it, the rods will basically get triggered and something will happen. You don't know what. Maybe spikes, maybe just an alarm or whatnot.
Where's the mechanism?
Yeah, so basically, it's supposed to, basically if you use a special key, it probably opens it all and fixes it, but you don't have that key. You don't want to handle that lockpicking and whatnot. You can luckily just take a metal piece of, a file, just a small like metal, small piece of metal, and just like slip it through and just slide those individual like pieces up.
Yep. Just gonna make use of all my thieves' tools for this.
Yeah. You also do, by the way, underneath the crack, just slip in your little hand mirror just to take a look and make sure everything's fine.
Yep.
Everything does appear to be fine. There's no extra special traps going on. This seems to be... It's not standard. I'm going to say this right now. These aren't like standard traps that you see just in any business, but
Fair.
it does
Razzle
immediately strike you
being
as
thorough.
something's definitely a bit sus.
Yep.
And
Raz is just being thorough.
And opening up, it's a back office. It's an office. It's got desks. It's got cabinets. It's got all sorts of stuff. It's got like a locked
Safe.
chest, which you kind of imagine something's going to be important in there. And that's also the safe.
Checking both for alarm traps.
Go ahead. Roll me investigation.
Damn it. Can I just perceive, please?
Roll advantage.
Fine, I'll roll investigation. It's a 20.
Okay. So as you look around, you're looking for the chest and the other thing, right? The chest and the
I'm
safe.
looking at the chest and the safe for
as you
trap.
As you look at the chest for any traps or whatnot, you don't immediately see anything. And then finally you notice around back that there's like a few extra latches that you don't know what they do, but you imagine that is probably like, designed that they need to be, clicked in before you can open the chest safely. So that's safe. Then when you're looking at the actual safe, you notice that there's actually no special traps about it. It's just a safe that needs to be opened. It is bolted to the wall, however, so you can't just like take the actual thing.
Right. Time to crack a coconut then.
Mm-hmm. It's
Raz
just a
is
regular
going
combination lock.
Yes, and you know how thieves handle combination locks, right?
Stethoscopes
Yep.
and whatnot.
Raz is going to press her ear to the door and begin listening to the lock mechanism as she starts spinning the dial.
You know what I want from you? I want a dexterity saving throw just because you start hearing people approach, and I just want to see how fast you can do this.
Damn it.
11. You know what?
Wait,
11
wait,
is cutting it close, but here's the exciting thing. So, you start hearing people approach as you start messing around with this, and that is a bit worrying. You fumble slightly, but you do manage to get it open just as you hear people talking literally at the door.
Yep.
And you basically hear like, "Damn it, Oleg! Did you fucking leave the window open again? You always do that every single time." And it's like, "Well, it's so stuffy in there. If we don't leave the window open, then the potatoes are still going to rot." So they're talking right outside the door, but the safe is open. You see, you see a ledger and a bit of other things, which you assume are valuables. You can't immediately, they're like bundled up in boxes and stuff, but you immediately see the ledger.
I take the ledger and put it in my bag.
Yep. Now the only way you can see to get out of this place is that
Hold
door.
on.
Yes.
Let me do a quick check on something. I should be able to see them maybe peeking. Yeah?
Yep. Barely.
How many are there?
Just two. There's the man called
Are they
Mikhail
low-level
and Oleg.
nukes?
Oleg's a dwarf and Mikhail is a half.
I'm just gonna perception this. Are they low-level mooks? 20!
They are not particular. I mean, Oleg seems like he's a bit burly. Maybe...
What I'm getting at is, these look like they're like level 2, level 4, if they were guards.
Oleg looks like about a level 3, and Mikhail looks like about level 2. Very low HP pools if you're asking for sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
Yes.
At my highest spell thing, so it's level 3 sleep.
Level 3 it's not.
Oh wait, hold on.
managed.
Never mind. Level 4 sleep.
Level 4 sleep is guaranteed.
Oh my
I'm
goodness,
sure. I think they have a combined HP pool of 30.
I know, which is why I'm going to be rolling with level 4 sleep. Level 4 sleep means I have to roll. Let's see, it's a D5. Oh, it's 5d8 for the typical sleep, upcast twice. That is
Plus
2 more
2d8.
d8s for every level. So that is 12 dice. No, it's. Hold on. It's 5d8 originally. Then I add
5d8 plus 12d8.
2 more d8 for each one. So it's going to be
17d8.
not 9d8
9d8?
if I'm rolling at 4.
Am I stupid?
9d8. That is going to be 32 HP.
Wow. Shockingly, not a great roll. That's actually, but that's enough.
Okay.
I'm glad you actually rolled that high.
But-
You rolled that many dice.
Do I knock them both
But-
out?
So as you're like mid-conversation, Oleg says, "Well, God damn it, Mikhail, you can't expect it to work. You can't expect it to work in these circumstances. I don't think I've fallen asleep in like weeks." Just falls down face first onto the ground. Oleg, God damn it, Oleg, this is why we can't have nice things. Falls asleep on top of him. And
So,
Devot
once
out
that-
like a light.
Yep. With that said and done,
And probably
Raz has
someone
her,
downstairs also sleeping, fallen asleep in the job.
Raz with
Yeah,
no
well,
other issues. Having checked the chest, they're going to toggle those mechanisms in the back that she discovered before trying to open the chest.
As you do open the chest, you do notice there's a. So you do see some drugs.
Oh.
At least some suspicious packaging, which probably are drugs. You do also see like a few magical weapons or whatnot, enchanted weaponry, random items, some money potentially. It's packaged the way you can't really make it out. It doesn't look like
Okay.
anything particularly powerful. It looks like low level stuff.
Raz is going to take a small sample of the drugs because she's a good girl and helping out the police with evidence.
Okay, you do that. And I'm gonna say you make it out of the building with no issues whatsoever.
I already calmly walked my way over here from the upstairs, so I'm just gonna walk back to the window, make sure that the window trap is disarmed
Yes.
before just calmly straddling out the window, looking down, and then casually making her way back down to the alleyway below.
As you just come down casually and just go up to the guard, Kasia, she just stares at you. And she's like, "Oh my fucking god." That was like what? 3 minutes?
Maybe. But who's keeping count?
Maybe I fucking am. How did you do that? I wasn't told any of this.
Raz just looks at her and just like, are you serious? Bounty, Maple's word. I'm pretty sure we've tried to let you know at this point.
I mean, yeah, but Mabel exaggerates a lot. Like one time she talked
Cool.
about this guy who's like so strong he could like cut a boulder in half. But I just punched him and he got folded in half.
Right.
I didn't think she'd actually be like accurate this time. Oh, okay, oh shit,
Raz
oh no.
calmly hands over the book and the small little baggie of substance. These should do wonders for your investigation.
She looks down and she's like, "Oh damn, a good job. Yeah, this is gonna be good."
So the
She's gonna
scroll,
say like weeks of paperwork done and dealt with. Don't need to worry about it anymore. That's a huge load off my shoulders. Now, hold on, what I owe you? The scroll?
yes.
Dot dot dot.
And
Out of character. Razzle.
Yep.
You're not gonna add anything?
I'll get to that. I want to see the scroll first.
Okay, she's gonna just pull out the scroll and hand it over to you. There you go. Should be kind of useful for someone in your line of work, I guess.
What is it? we never actually established what the scroll is.
Yep, that's right. She never established what that is.
Could you tell me, since I now have it?
1 second.
Oh dear lord.
I'm opening the document. It got closed by accident because I middle clicked instead of clicking normally. I'm a stupid idiot. Okay. So, looking at the scroll,
Mm-hmm.
at first you're actually a little surprised to notice that it's a decently high level scroll.
Yes, and it is.
It's a scroll of Pass Wall.
Pass wall?
A 5th level scroll, a 5th level transmutation spell. Let me just put this in the general chat. A passage appears at a point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, such as a wall, ceiling, or a floor within range and lasts for duration, which is about an hour. You choose the open dimensions up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, 20 feet deep. Passage creates no instability. Basically, you can just plant something and just now it's a tunnel you can go through.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Anyway, and now for the part that you probably were assuming. Raz is going to just try to play one of her tricks. While the girl is shaken and preoccupied with getting rewards, just like, you also promised me this. And Raz is just going to mess with her hands a bit because she's doing her funny thing of she's removed your captain's coat.
Wonderful.
I just like
I'm actually very out of time, and I feel like this
Yes.
is something we can continue
Yes.
elsewhere. So
But
right
hold on.
now,
It's sleight of hand
as
and
basically as she's sitting down at this book, and you're
Yeah.
like, you know what, maybe we can continue it this way, and just looks up, and she just sees you holding part of her uniform, and she looks back and says, "Very good." Like, what? And we're gonna go ... fade to black.
Yep.
I end the stream now. Thank you so much for being here. It's a wonderful time. There's some emergency going on over there. I need to go see also. I'll message you as soon as I can. Goodbye.